reseller makes $40,000 in less than a week.
Something like 70 grand. That's just on the retail arbitrage.
It's been the best job I've ever had.
This is reselling explained. The first thing you need to understand when it comes to reselling is supply and demand. This is a basic rule that reselling thrives upon. When the demand is greater than the supply for X item, this pushes the value of the item up. A great example of this is the recent petrol crisis. A massive shortage in petrol caused retailers to put the price of petrol up. Litre of petrol. £1.60 a litre. And this in turn forces customers to pay this increased value as there is no alternative to buy petrol elsewhere.
That has been driven really by demand, not by supply.
Now on to reselling. So what is reselling? When we refer to reselling, we basically mean arbitrage. And arbitrage means buying a product on X market and selling it on another market for a profit. In our case, we combine arbitrage with supply and demand to make a profit from buying and selling items. A good example of items that we buy and sell are electronic goods such as PS5s, Xboxes, Dyson hair dryers, air wraps, things like that, as well as loads of other niche little bits, toys, crypto miners and things like that.
You sell that?
No. You're probably thinking to yourself, why would people even pay an increased value when they can just go and buy these items from a retail store?
No. It's not working. Can't believe it.
In 99% of cases, these items that we are buying and selling for a profit are sold out across all retailers. This means that the general consumer cannot buy these items and they have no other choice but to buy these items from aftermarket platforms such as eBay, Facebook, Gumtree and places like that. These items will often only be available to purchase from 5 to 30 minutes at a time. After that, these items usually go out of stock due to the incredible demand on these items, and they will no longer be purchasable apart from these brief windows when these items are actually in stock. If you have a product in your possession that has any of these qualities, 99% of the time you can sell these items on for a greater value than the value that you paid for them. Sold it, £850, all in £10 notes, bit of a ball ache to count like, but still no fees, nothing, perfect, £400 profit, just like that. First need to know what items have a higher demand than the available supply. There's hundreds of products out there, it's just a matter of finding them. Profit on these, 150, 150, 150, taking us about 450 on them, 4 of these, another 4 of them, £400 profit on each, takes us to about £850 profit from minimal work yet again. Now that we understand these basic concepts behind reselling, and you now understand why items sell on for a profit, we can look at putting these strategies into practice. Once you have a reselling product in your crosshairs, we now need to acquire these items. In 99% of cases, these products will be sold out everywhere. This means in-store and online. When these items come back into stock, all we need to do is buy the item, and then once it arrives, sell it on an aftermarket platform, and it's as simple as that. You now probably have a few questions you're asking yourself about how to do this, where to find these items, and how to know when items come back in stock. And this is where the CCM platform comes into play. Many specialist skills are needed to resell from start to finish. We've combined all these skills and information into a beginner-friendly platform with expert information. So you're probably thinking, where do I find items that have a greater demand than the available supply? The answer is, here at CCN, we have a specialist team constantly looking for new products to buy and sell every single day. On average, we post about 5 new buys every single week. These can resell consistently from 1 month to 2 years. If you're not reselling Crep, you can notify, and you're not buying PlayStation 5s and you still don't believe the resell after I've just sold 40 for 600 quid, you're still stupid.
Do the math.
Do the math.
Do the bloody math.
6 grand profit for about 5 hours work at most. Went to Curry's, bought them, waited for them to arrive at Curry's, went and picked them up, loaded them into the car, took them home, took them to the unit, and then took them from there to here, and boom, now we're here, now 6 grand in profit, guys. CrepChiefNotify.com. So people, you're probably wondering, what are some examples of items that are actually reselling? And one main example is this Sony PlayStation 5 over here. This has been reselling for about 1 year now, 1 year and 3 months, 4 months, something like that. So this has been reselling for an incredibly large amount of time. We've seen £500 profit to about £100 to £150 profit on these. And people, these have been one of the greatest and latest items that have been reselling within the CCN platform. I've bought and sold hundreds of these myself, and if you watch our YouTube videos, you will see the sheer amount of things that we've bought and sold from reselling. Another great example Another great example of items that resell are these Pokemon ETB boxes, and these are an example of a more smaller profit flip that's available within the CCN platform. These actually cost about £50 to buy, and you make about £20 profit per box on these. But the cool thing about this is you could have bought 10 of these, you could have bought 20, you could have bought 30, and you can still achieve a good amount of profits from buying and selling small items. You're probably asking yourself another really important question, and this is, how do I know when items have restocked? How do I know when items are purchasable? And this is actually achieved through computer software. Within the CCN platform, we develop our own in-house software that monitors various websites for items restocking. As soon as these items restock, we send a direct notification to your device of choice, whether this be your mobile phone, your tablet, your work computer, your home computer, anything like that. Ben's just turned up from Evil GT. He's finally managed to secure himself one of these Xbox Series X's.
Yeah, mate, I got a notification on my phone. Restock Argos down the road. Picked it up. I thought I'd come and show you boys. Thanks very much. Cheers for that.
Lovely stuff, boys. So if you want to get an Xbox or PS5 personally, Crep, you know if I can help you with that, or if you want to resell them for a profit, we've got you there as well. This computer software is constantly updated and improved to provide an untouchable service that you won't find anywhere else in the industry. People, this is just a taste of what the CCN platform has to offer. If you join our community today, you can start networking with success-seeking individuals and much more.
Order soon, only one left. We're sorry, an error has occurred. Let me check out! Bro.